Hey folks, just sort of a quick vlog. I just thought it'd be worth reacting to some of the recent entertainment news that the new Disney canon anthology movie Han Solo is begun production, and rumor has it that a lot of the ideas and characters are coming out of the old Han Solo trilogy by A.C. Crispin from the EU Legends canon, and I'm really mixed. On the one hand, hey, great, for folks who follow Star Wars canon, you get to see some more Han Solo on the big screen. But from my perspective, someone who just wants to see the EU cherished and celebrated and ultimately continued, I don't like the fact that it gets cherry-picked for Disney canon, and I think I'm particularly sensitive because A.C. Crispin's one of my favorite sci-fi writers. She did a lot of Star Wars stuff. She did a lot of great Star Trek stuff too. This is one of my more favorite series in the Star Wars EU. It answers a lot of really important questions for fans of just the cinematic universe. If you've ever wondered why in A New Hope, Han's got a lot of skepticism towards the Force, these books help shine some light on that. And they're just great adventures, great characters. I've just always really cherished these books, and actually this one in particular. And it's not so much for the story, although it's amazing. There's something actually in this book that trumps even that. It's something that gives me a lot of strength as an EU fan, particularly in debates with folks who just follow the Disney canon. Just let me read a little bit from the back in a section entitled "The World of Star Wars Novels." In May 1991, Star Wars caused a sensation in the publishing industry with the Bantam Spectrum release of Timothy Zahn's novel, Heir to the Empire. For the first time, Lucasfilm Limited had authorized new novels that, and it's italicized for emphasis, continued the famous story told in George Lucas's 3 blockbuster motion pictures. A little bit lower goes on to say, Lucasfilm and Bantam decided that future novels in the series would be interconnected. So when I hear that the Disney canon is now cherry-picking from this EU book, I have to think, how can anyone on the Disney canon side continue to argue with EU folks who insist, because they are right, that the EU was canon, at least up until 2014, that Lucasfilm and Lucas himself appreciated it, were involved with it, designed this, planned this, were intimately involved, that this, in other words, was part of a much larger interconnected chain of content related to the Star Wars EU canon on par with the films. This book is now the most important book in the battle to get the EU continued. Disney, please use the creative freedom you insisted you needed in 2014 when decanonizing. Create your own characters. Give us back Legends. Allow us to continue this. And at the minimum, if you are going to turn people onto this book by cherry-picking from it, when you re-release it with the Legends banner, keep that back-end marketing material in. It is the greatest ammunition in the EU rebellion.